Test, test. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, cool. You can hear me, I can hear you. I got the chat up, so we are good to go. Kill this. Alright. Welcome to the stream. Play some Quantum Break. This game came out in 2016 by Remedy. Creators, I believe, of the original Max Payne and what's obviously known for Alan Wake. This was kind of a failed experiment of Microsoft when they were first came with Xbox One and advertising. When they're doing their intro into Xbox TV, like they actually hired up a whole division to make TV shows because they thought that this experiment would work out well, and it probably would have if the Xbox One didn't get so much bad press on its release. On its release with the whole TV stuff that they were coming out with, like they were trying to advertise to the casual person and not realizing that they should have been advertising to the gamer. Just gotta tweet out what we're doing here. Playing some Quantum Break. Tweet that out. And then Facebook. Quantum Break. Now, I have no idea if it's actually going to let us stream the TV show that comes with it and that pops up in between chapters, but we'll see what happens. But like I said, this was an experiment that Microsoft tried to do where, hey, we want to integrate or blend TV media with video game media. So basically, you play a chapter and then you break from that chapter, and the decisions you made in the game would be apparent in the TV episode that you would watch. For the most part, this game has like basically two branching paths. It's either choose A or B on any of your decisions, which basically dictates which episode you watch. Because the episodes, I would assume, probably had maybe two different scripts. There's a few other things that they throw in there, kind of cheeky things to say, hey, look, this thing you saw in the game, hey, look, you can see it in the background here, or somebody's interacting or doing something with this that you saw in the game. So honestly, it was a good attempt, and I thought that this would be something that might actually go take off somewhere, but it just kind of failed, and probably mostly failed because the whole Xbox and TV thing that was being advertised at the time with the launch of the Xbox One really damaged the reputation and people wanting to even buy into the Xbox because Sony just completely wrecked Microsoft because the message that Microsoft was sending at that E3 was not right. Luckily, all those people were gone, and even the game when it was advertised had a completely different protagonist. They then worked in all these actors, so you got Shawn Ashmore who plays a protagonist. I believe we have a guy from Lord of the Rings and even Lost. I'm looking up his name right now. The cast of actors here. You got Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Yeah. So let's look up our cast here. We got Sean Ashmore, who's our protagonist. We got Aidan Gillian, who plays our antagonist, who is Littlefinger. Dominic Morrigan. He's the guy who was in Lost and in Lord of the Rings. Lance Reddick, a black man with like a great deep voice. Like he's not the Allstate guy, but if the Allstate guy was sick, they'd call him to fill in for him. A few other actors who were probably in their these are kind of bit parts. I mean, like I said, Microsoft hired a whole division and then terminated it shortly after because the whole video thing wasn't going anywhere. But game about time travel, so let's see what it's like. Want to see me die constantly, or let's get through it? We'll have more fun scenarios if I play it on hard. Let's see how much I suck at video games. Just running for optional content. There are posters, emails, messages, documents, and more scattered around, which means we have a lot of reading, so I'll be doing some reading. And even this intro is very reminiscent of Split Second, where they did levels like TV episodes.
The number one killer is time. It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that would fix it. Things turned ugly. Paul Serene was there to stop us. He has superpowers.
Jack?
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course,
I'll turn on the subtitles as soon as I get into gameplay.
time travel was involved.
Jack.
Going too fast for you? Okay. What do you want to cover first? You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on.
So 4
Will
a.m.
was a scientist. He was also
15 minutes to fracture in time.
Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa! Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road! Asshole. Riverport University. Here we are.
Hey, thanks for the ride.
No problem.
You'd been away for 6 years.
Alright, let's turn on the subtitles though. So disable copyrighted music. Probably. That way it doesn't mute my audio. We have a low quality sound system. Alright, we want subtitles on.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but, well, not so much.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul. Rough night, huh?
It's just whatever's doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah.
Paul told me to meet him at the physics building. I guess I should go find Paul.
Located outside the game's time. The university map. Ta-da! Alright. It's 4 a.m. I don't see why college should be open.
morning.
Why this guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy I told you, man. Deep voice could be the Allstate guy, but it isn't. A good.
Whatever you want. I don't have the time.
Wonder why you're here at 4 a.m. in the morning at a college campus, huh?
I doubt he's out here. We better head into the campus.
Alright. Leave him alone.
Where'd that guy go?
He just disappeared. That's a nice thing. I think Remedy is really good at storytelling because, like, they want you to notice weird events. They point it out. It's like you can completely go through this level and not forget not to turn around and never see that character there. That's the major player in this game. Riverport University. So.
Whoa.
Jack.
Just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right, you'll see this.
I need to move my broadcast overlay because it is in the way of the text. Moved over here. Alright.
Anti-modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not wait till morning? Paul had always been a showman.
Doesn't have to do with 4 a.m., man. It's fucking 4 a.m. Nobody wants to go be out and about at that time. So, let's see. Professor Flyer. Hey, you. Take action now. Monarch Solution wants to tear down the pride of Riverport University, the beautiful and historic library building generations have studied in. This is a part of our heritage, but they don't care. Are you going to put up with that? Of course you aren't. Are you going to take action? Of course you are. First of all, go online, use hashtag save the library, pound for you old folks, and get loud. The only way they'll stop if they look bad enough doing it. Secondly, join our protest at the university on October 8th. Let's show them there's still people left in Riverport who give a crap. How about you go to the Historical Society and get listed as a historical landmark, dude? I get college kids, like, you know, feel like activists, but I would not be at a fucking protest at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, do you know where the physics building is?
You mean the big-ass metallic turtle behind me? Hard to miss, man.
Thanks.
I do love the voice acting of the kids here.
Babe, can we go home yet?
Stop Monarch problem poster. Stark Monarch problems. For years, Monarch Solutions has been buying out Riverport piece by piece, steamrolling over small business and local culture to establish corporate dominance. On October 9th, they intended to demolish the historic Riverport University Library to make way for an additional Monarch-funded university research center. They've gone too far. Sick of Monarch Solutions turning our city into a corporate monopoly? So are we. It's time to stop trading culture for profits. It's time to stop Monarch. October 8th at 7 p.m. Help us spread awareness of Monarch's shameful actions by joining our protest in the central courtyard, camp out, and enjoy all the night music. Tell our friends. For more information, contact Amy Fierro. This is a non-alcoholic event. Alright, so kids camped out. But I would think campus security would have a problem with that. Alright? Like, there's certain times, like, campuses is be off limits. Sophia Amonari seminar poster. Guest seminar, Dr. Sophia Amaral. Thursday, September 29th, 7 p.m. at the Henry Kim Theater. The recently appointed head of Monarch Solutions Physics Research Division, Dr. Sophia Amaral, has taken much of her inspiration from the theories of Riverport's own Dr. William Joyce, and now devotes herself to discovering practical applications for chronon particles. Her presentation will highlight the evolution of chronon particles research and will be followed a Q&A focused on career advice for aspiring physicists. I did all this because there's like 16 things to find. So somebody had to climb up there and put that up there. Is that supposed to be Abe Lincoln?
Come on, Amy, call it a night. There's nobody left to convince.
Protests seem like a lost cause. Made me sympathize with the students.
The LLP, Library Liberation Party. I mean, without booze, nobody showed up to this fucking party.
If you're with that fraternity, you've done enough damage. We're being shut down.
Hey, I come in peace. I'm just meeting a friend nearby.
At 4
I mean, it lasted till 4 a.m.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we're spreading awareness about Monarch Solutions, so if you want to know how badly they're giving us the shaft, then you can just ask me.
Okay.
All right, what's going on here?
Okay. How would you feel if you knew a corporate monopoly was
And she's,
taking
like,
a
so
massive
excited.
dump all over your personal history?
That's quite an opener.
Good. Because that beautiful library over there is over 100 years old. It's part of the city's heritage. And Monarch Solutions plans to tear it down tomorrow.
To
Do you wanna
go
know why? We've got a
petition
chart
to
with
the
all
historical
details.
society, dude. Camping out in the park is not a way to do it.
Go ahead, check out the chart.
Alright.
Monarch's tearing down the library to build another research facility. For what?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
To push their corporate agenda. I mean, look at those numbers. They're slowly taking over the city and everybody's completely blind to it.
It doesn't look good. Hey, I gotta meet my friend, but you keep fighting this, okay?
Enjoy your booty call.
Not exactly.
Yeah, not exactly that. Alright, Monarch problem. Selling out Riverport since 1999. 1999 bought all major tech and security companies in Riverport using earnings from shady investments. What are shady investments, little girl? Come on. Evaded questioning regarding who was truly running Monarch. Bought out a major media outlet. Questions stopped being asked. Bought Gull Island. Tore down war monuments to construct R&D facilities. Demolished Riverport Central train station to build Monarch Tower. Purchased entire industrial district and dry docks, putting thousands of people out of work. I'm sure they provided tons of jobs. And it's the city's fault for selling this shit to them, dude. And this is the stuff that, like, Remedy, I think, does really good, where they do full productions of, like, TV shows, like, within their game to build their lore.
He's been gone for 5 years. Dark matter and dark energy constitute over 95% of our universe.
That guy there, that's the head Remedy. He was the face of Max Payne in the original game.
Darkness. Every story finds its writer.
The voice of Alan Wake.
Wake has a bloody knife in his light of the flashlight. He smiles a wicked
Yeah,
smile.
you guys reading the Alan Wake novel.
All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
Is that it? Somebody's sleeping back here. That's gonna just replay the same thing. If there's anything else, like that was the go around thing.
Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
Make sure. Civil copyright music. Yep, that's on there. Okay. And this guy here.
Protest's over. At home.
Yeah, Liam Burke. He is
Now
the
I
star
know,
of the
Chief.
TV show.
Holster that safety whistle.
Prick.
I think the TV show might have a little bit of Sean Astin in it, but he is not the star. Liam Burke there, that character is the star of the TV show. More articles to read. Alright, Dr. Kim Memorial article. In memoriam, Dr. Henry Kim, PhD, 1965 to 2016. Our dear friend and colleague Henry Kim, PhD, passed away on Friday, February 12, 2016, at the age of 50. As a professor of Riverport University, Dr. Kim was praised for his tireless devotion to his field and his students. With Dr. William Joyce and Dr. Elliot Meyer, whose research efforts eventually led to the discovery of what the Meyer-Joyce field, were his students. Oh. Where the Meyer-Joyce field were his students. He later made a name for himself as a director of Monarch Solutions Physicist Research Division. While maintaining this position, he also contributed heavily to research at Riverport University, lending his services to the development of the Project Promenade, based on his students' discoveries, which he continued to work on until the time of his death. Didn't say how he died, though. Hey, there's Littlefinger.
Not exactly
Alright.
modest, are we,
Paul Serene focus article. Riverport University employee highlight. Paul Serene, project director. With a back record of extremely profitable business ventures behind him, Paul Serene joined Riverport University in 2010 to head one of the most significant physics research projects the university has ever seen. He is the youngest project director in the history of our university and by far the most successful to date. His involvement has encouraged a flood of high-profile investments that resulted in extremely ambitious yet unrevealed quantum physics projects referred to as Project Promenade. Oh wow. In his own words, I am not a scientist myself, and thus it may come as a surprise to many that I fought to obtain the position as project director of development here at the university. For me, it's a dream come true. Growing up, my best friend was the brother of renowned quantum physicist William Joyce. I've always been fascinated by William's work, and his publications from 1987 to 1999 were groundbreaking for the scientific community. As a businessman, I've been able to help shape a path to create practical application for William's work by building on the foundation that he created with the group of immediately talented physicists that was the basis for Project Promenade, and the results have been absolutely revolutionary. Now, that's a very real thing that happens in real life, is that you have tech people and idea people who kind of like the nerds and the brains behind stuff, but then a business major like this comes in and puts your stuff to practical use. But as we've seen with like EA and even Activision recently, business mindsets and marketing majors, they can fuck it up because they don't think of who they're selling to. They only think of money, 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 kind of. Paul Serene's favorite sports team is Riverport Rexes. You can see him front row at every game. Nope. Yes, alright. Some people do love college football that much. I never understood it, but hey. Alright, let's go in here.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Well, reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure. He needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could.
I don't think they ever say
Son
what
of a bitch.
my character does for a
Jack
living.
Joyce,
I think he's a photographer.
in the flesh.
The esteemed Mr. Paul Serene. What's shaking, Moneybags?
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home.
I don't know why they made him have this
6 years.
American accent. I think it sounds
I was
terrible.
starting to think you'd never come back.
Yeah.
They should have let him keep his British accent.
Come on.
Or maybe it's just I've only ever seen him do roles where he had a British accent, so I don't
This
know
way.
if he's British or
We're
not.
going upstairs to the project
But
lab.
he sounds
was
so
the flight?
weird with this American accent.
First class. Thank you for that. It's a step up from our van trip to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing that Will's not meeting us.
He doesn't know we're here.
I knew Paul had asked my brother Will to consult on his project. Will was all the family I had, but
Alright. Pause this again because the broadcast thing's in my way. Move broadcast overlay. I'll try this corner. Because that's going to be where I have to read shit. So let's try this corner.
he was difficult.
In here, Jack. Going up.
There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
If Will did something wrong, then
Jack, man. Look, I've been tight-lipped about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
why do I smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon?
Ta-da!
Never.
Right.
Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Oh, shocking.
Okay. Enough joking. The lab's this way, Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab. I want to see your presentation. I know you love this stuff. Come on, man. Dazzle me.
Well, if you insist.
Progress. Our primary drive as a species. Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses.
Yeah, this guy really thinks he's at a TED Talk.
Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element
This guy is a
which
dick.
denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's been explained to me. We've known that, in theory, a rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce, your brother,
There he
posited the
is.
existence of chronon particles, now known as Meyer-Joyce particles, which fill an all-encompassing field, enabling the constant and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to discover a way to manipulate that field. And the results are staggering.
So you're talking about time
There's
travel.
more, but that's enough of a primer for now.
Like, the manipulation of a singularity
let's do this.
and time
So this is
manipulation
about quantum
is
physics.
is travel.
Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
Stupid. Let's look at computer security, man, huh? Where you remember lock their laptops? Put in sleep mode? That person should get fired. That shit's just open. Ooh, scary. Big lab door.
Welcome to Project Promenade.
October 9th. 5 minutes
Oh,
before the factory
shit.
time.
You guys must have some budget. What is all this?
The future, Jack. You are looking at the biggest discovery of our time.
It's impressive, but Will's the scientist. What do you need me for?
There's a reason we're doing this at 4 a.m., Jack. I need someone I can trust. I need you to help me convince Will.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
When your brother found out the scope of what we were building here, he... well, you know Will.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get something from my desk. Will overreacted. Scared off the investors, ranting about miscalculations, dangers, all with no evidence.
When a scientist says that, though,
But they're gonna
you
cut
should take him
off
at his
funding if I
word,
don't prove it.
and then be safe about it.
You always did drag me to these situations.
Me drag you. One word.
So that looks like
All right.
they took a picture of Sean Ashmore,
And from what
and
I
they took a
hear,
digital
you've attracted
version
plenty of trouble without me these past few years.
of
Well,
the other guy
apparently it's my
that plays
forte.
Paul, and put him in there. Yeah, there's one here I can look at.
I see the concept of personal space is still foreign to you.
Hey, somebody's got to keep tabs on you.
So let me read your email while because you left your computer unlocked. All right, and I know like they just kind of weird. Where like I believe the
Jack,
bottom email is the
come
most
on.
recent one, and the top email or the top emails are. The bottom one is like the beginning of the conversation, so you have to kind of scroll to the bottom and work your way up. Let's see, to Paul from Meredith Rosen, Project Promenade beta test. Paul, investors have made their decision based on William Joyce's concerns. They are halting all funding of the Project Promenade until an equally qualified specialist can be assigned to the project to perform further inspection. I did everything I could to sway the vote, but the only board member who voted in your favor was Martin Hatch. We brought up William Joyce's questionable mental health, but the damage was already done. He planted the seed of doubt. Let me know how you wish to proceed. So Martin Hatch was the black guy who was outside the college who disappeared as soon as I turned around. Alright, Murray, we absolutely cannot afford to lose momentum. At this point, if we put Project Chronon on hold, then we'll lose every Chronon specialist on staff overnight. Monarchy is paying double the wages we are. It would be an absolute nightmare. Our staff is irreplaceable, and I'm struggling to hold on to them as it is. I know William Joyce since childhood. There's no doubt that he's a genius, but he's also had a history of paranoia and mental instability. He's lost insight of the big picture. His concerns regarding Project Promenade are outlandish, unfounded, and based on ludicrous conjecture. The only reason we've pulled Will in as an advisor is because there are no other qualified specialists available who the investor will trust to sign off on the project now that Dr. Kim is gone. We can't just wait for the board to find a suitable replacement because there are none. Kim approved these figures long before his death. I refuse to let Will's sabotage everything we're building here. I need you to keep investors distracted. Buy me time before final decision is reached. I'll find a way to gather the proof we need in order to proceed to beta testing. Give me 48 hours, I'll make it right, Paul. Okay.
Jack, you know asking for her help is not easy for me. I am in deep trouble. You see, the tests I have to run here are not strictly speaking legal.
Sorry. I gotta move this broadcast overlay.
You're the only one I can trust to help me with this.
Whatever Will did, I want to make it right.
I love my older brother, but he didn't make it easy.
It's already essentially set up. Anyone can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with. Jack, thank you. I knew I could count on you.
Okay. Well, that's a long thread. So start at the bottom, do the whole conversation, work our way up. Alright, Jack, it's been too long. You ever coming home for a visit? The ocean sewage Muska Riverport isn't luring you back yet. Not to brag, but they've recently deemed the city the coastal Detroit of America. Everybody's thrilled, as you can imagine. guessing you're squatting in some Buddhist temple making feng shui bracelets and brushing up on your Bikram. Cultural ignorance until intentional to aggravate you. Still waiting for the day I get to call that you need me to bust you out of some shady Thai prison. I've got a fund on standby for your inevitable fuck-ups with the law. In all seriousness, no, hope you're doing well. Thinking about you, miss you, man. By the way, this is going to come as a shock. Remember the big project I told you I'm heading at the university? They want to bring in your brother as a consultant for the final stages. Just wanted to let you know before reading it online or something. You'll be reading a lot more about our project once it goes public very, very soon. It'll be hard to avoid the buzz even over there. We both know William can be difficult. Any advice on how best to deal with him? Best, Paul. What's weird about this is that in real life, email threads, at least when I was working Microsoft, you use Outlook. So your top email is the beginning of your thread, and the bottom email is your most recent. This is going in reverse order, which is kind of weird. And so, like, if you read from top to bottom, you're going backwards, which is kind of fucking annoying, especially when you're reading email. It's better to go from beginning to end. Okay. Moneybags. Navigating my way through Vietnam, heading back to Thailand in the near future. Hope you're keeping the funds stacked because I'm bound to make some bad decisions along the way. Actually, I got a little bit of trouble down that way already, but I think it's all sorted now. And nobody made the mistake of calling the cops. How's the high life? Saw an article on you recently. Top 30 entrepreneurs under 30 or something. Still wearing that ridiculous overpriced watch I see. About Will, what can I say really? Clearly I'm not an expert on dealing with my brother. There's a reason we haven't talked in 6 years. The best advice I can give you is this. Lose the watch. Okay. So September 16th. Man, he got back to him immediately. Same day at 11:27. Will's in good hands, don't worry. I'll stop wearing the watch when you stop stealing fugly ram statuettes for souvenirs from police stations. So I guess that ram statue from Utah is when Jack stole. September 19th, 6:46 p.m. You'll never let that one go, will you? I'll keep a photo as my phone backup. Your noble protest still provides me with inspiration. Travel safe. You're borderline creepy. Best of luck finishing the project. Talk to you soon. Jack, you know I'm the last person ever asked for a favor, but I desperately need your help, man. Everything I've built here, my entire career, it's all at the risk of crashing down if I don't do something. I need to take the only measure that will put this project back on track. But I can't do it alone. I need somebody I can truly trust to help me fix this. Where are you right now? I only have 48 hours to set things right. I know Riverport is the last place you want to be, but I can have a flight booked for you immediately. I realize this is by no means a small ask, but I'm desperate. I need to know if you're in. Best, Paul. Almost 2 decades as friends. Not once have you ever asked for help. This must be bad. You okay? What kind of trouble are you in? Of course I'm in. I'm here for you, man. Currently in Bangkok, but I can find a way to report as soon as possible. We'll wait by the computer for further details. So that's at 1:30 p.m. 6 minutes later. I just booked you a flight from Bangkok to Riverport. First class taxi will be waiting for you at the airport when you get there here and drive you straight to the university. I can't tell you any more over email, but I will explain everything when you get here. You just saved my life. These aren't the ideal conditions for a reunion, but can't wait to see you again. I'll pack my things and head to the airport. Make sure Will doesn't know I'm coming home. Not the kind of baggage I need to unpack right now. So even he doesn't really care to see his brother.
So,
Ooh, diagrams.
What's this?
Corridor schematics. travel clockwise leads to a forward progression in time. Counterclockwise, travel backwards.
Oh, it's like you invented a clock.
Yes, years ahead of our time.
The thing is, though, is that like I said, there's no practical application to go for time travel because you go in the future. The future is always different because as you move through to the future, it's a future without your impact because you've disappeared for that amount of time. Only thing you can do is go to the past and learn about the past and maybe change the present by changing the past. But that can have catastrophic consequences, as Doc Brown has always told us.
I need you to push the lever over there, labeled Chronon Conduit. That'll activate the core. I'm gonna run diagnostics and make sure it remains stable.
So you couldn't do this? Alright. Activating the core.
That's just the Chronon Conduit initiating.
Alright, activating it some more.
Are you sure it's supposed to do that?
Stable.
Yeah, so basically, you create a
Core
singularity.
replicates the effects of a rotating micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
A black hole? What exactly are we testing here?
So we just create a singularity, or a black hole.
This way. We've got to raise the corridor. Just like old times, eh? Slightly illegal, moderately reckless.
I'd raised some hell with Paul in the past. I could tell this was different. Still, I didn't understand how massive and far-reaching the consequences for this would be. How could I? I knew Paul. He played it cool, but I could tell he was nervous.
What's happening? We're really doing this, Jack. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, what are we doing?
Here, take this. You need this key to activate the corridor.
Okay. I'll take the key.
We need to turn the keys at the same time to activate. Security precautions. Ready?
It's like we're launching a nuke. Wait, we're not launching a nuke, right?
One way to find out. 3, 2, 1.
God damn, Paul. What is
The
this?
corridor. The passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time and the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger. Wait,
Yes.
wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time. It's a fucking time machine.
There's actually, in this theory, you
I'm
can't
glad
go
you're first, Jack.
further. You can't go into the past before time
This is crazy,
travel was
Paul.
invented.
And this can't be safe. What happens
Because
when...
it's
Our
designed
team has
based on the
already
machine.
proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready.
Whereas in Back to the
Passed every
Future, you
test,
can
every
because
inspection.
the time machine
We're about to
itself
make
is what
history,
moves
Jack.
instead of being a time machine that
All you have to
transports
do
you and that's stationary.
That switch.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. 2 minutes to the past.
2 minutes to the past.
Remember this moment.
It works. And this is the timeline theory where, like, if time travel exists and you have the means of using it, saying you're going to do something will automatically happen as it should because you're going to go do it. Hence, like in Bill and Ted, they could say, hey, let's go back in time, let's steal
It's
your dad's
fine.
keys and hide them somewhere. And it works because they're going to go do it eventually.
It's okay. Stay calm, Jack.
Stay calm. There's two of you. You just fucking multiplied.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen. He's me, a future version of me from 2 minutes in the future. Your evil future self. We did it!
And they can kill each other without anything.
Imagine the implications. We could warn people about disasters before they happen, cure diseases before they spread.
I just had this conversation. Still sounds good second time.
Jesus Christ.
Now go into the machine. You need to complete the cycle.
Yeah, 'cause what's the paradox happens if he doesn't do it? But he has to do it because this conversation is actually happening.
It's all a big loop, Jack. I need to enter the machine and travel back to the moment I exited the machine in order to, well, be here.
And what if you don't?
There is no what if. I'm here, it's already happened. You saw it, Jack. We did it.
Oh, that's impossible. That's literally impossible. I mean, I can't even...
There's no time to stop now. We need to test the other direction. Set the machine to 5 minutes to the future.
Alright. Also, you're playing with like some forces, like you're playing with a black hole, right? You have no idea how the radiation is gonna affect people.
Oh no. Jack. Will? You have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
No, stop him!
Shut up!
Hold on.
the core!
Hold on. We can't shut it down. Paul's still in there.
Shut up!
Look
Shut
at me.
up!
Look at me. Put the gun down and we can talk. Okay?
No, there's no time.
Your brother shows up with a gun,
Put the gun down.
and it's gonna get somebody killed.
Jesus Christ, Will.
Guns solve nothing,
Time
motherfucker.
is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what? No, I gotta let you out.
Oh.
Oh God! No.
It's not clear what caused the malfunction here, because everything's running smoothly.
You okay?
I think so. I'll find a way out. Make sure Will's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is odd.
I could hear Will's words in my head. Time is going to end.
Fracture in time. Where's Doctor Who when you need him?
What the fuck is this?
It should have worked. It should have worked.
Time.
Wow, shit fucking exploded.
What the hell?
There's a fucking explosion happening.
This is crazy. Is this permanent? Will.
I got you, bro.
Jack. Hey, Will. Zero state.
What have we done? She warned me. I knew she was right. All this time.
I guess you shouldn't be able to go back in time any further than the device, the way this one works.
Come on.
Jim, this wasn't supposed to happen, but figure it out.
Stutter. Collapsed.
Monarchs already? So was there explosion or not? Because shit's not flying around anymore.
There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Oh, wait. No!
Jack! This way! Jack! Jack!
Okay.
Come on! You can escape through the hatch I came in through.
I didn't want to leave Paul. but there was no way to help him. I didn't know where he'd end up.
Totally saw where he went. There are other guys with guns here, though.
What the hell? Hurry! This way!
Okay, that's a quick load, real quick, I guess.
Your hands.
Gotta keep moving.
Frame rate's kind of shitty. Stop in the name of love. Yikes.
Jack. You just... What just...
I don't know what I just
Go.
did.
This way. Move.
That was the first time my power started to manifest. An out-of-control burst of energy that saved Will.
Jack, your proximity to the pulse, it must have altered your relation to the Chron.
Will, what I just did back there. What the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. The time egg is fucked.
What? Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time, and...
Just like
door.
Doctor Who,
What?
Season 5.
Locked. They cut my security clearance. Ah! That didn't help.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
HQ, securing the
Will.
server. Over.
More of them. Hide.
Not exactly the greatest security if I can just kick the goddamn door open.
They're coming. In here.
Alright.
I warned Paul about this. About the calculations. I tried to make you listen to me. By shoving a gun in my face? Yes, a gun. The universal symbol for shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Sound logic is always...
Shh. You...
No, what? I don't know. We're on this side. We sure he didn't head back up to the lab? He could have gone back and tried to take the service
This
elevator.
doesn't make any sense.
Five's on his way
How?
there.
Why are you even here?
That's your biggest concern right now?
Backup's en route to flush him out.
Paul brought me here to clean up your mess.
My mess? Do you even...
Dun, dun, dun.
May have to crawl behind.
Raider team, target spotted exiting the service elevator.
You heard her. Let's go.
Go exit the sewer elevator because we're down here. What's this, Paul?
You have no context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years. This is bigger than us. Can't make it personal.
I'm gonna play through this game once. I don't remember all the
Pretty
details.
goddamn personal.
Listen, getting you involved is the last thing I wanted. I'm sorry. Right.
Alright, we're gonna go. That there is probably some of the best animation I've seen so far, where like the ladder just falls back and he quickly catches it.
Fracture in time is only gonna get worse. We have to stop this before it's too late.
How?
First, we have to get to my car. You're better at the door thing.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Target's armed. Opening fire.
Okay. Got him.
Jesus.
Oh shit. God damn.
Reloading. Put down the gun.
Yeah, stop shooting at me.
Will, are you okay?
I think so. But Jack, that was...
I know. This is way out of hand.
I'd used a gun before. I've been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
Okay. Where are we going?
Not good. This is not good. There's... Wait. It's coming down. Hide!
Not again.
How did you see me?
How's Monarch firing at us? You tell me! Hey! For once, this isn't my fault!
Die, motherfucker. Ooh, in the face. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Time's acting up again.
No surprise. We have to go.
Have Jack and William Joyce been detained?
Did you hear that? They know our names. They knew we'd be here.
They must be after the machine. The elevator. It's the only way out.
Okay.
We can't go to your car. Monarch could be expecting that.
We have to, Jack. It's important. To fix the
Eyes
fracture.
look really weird on him.
We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken. Fine. But now you're saying we could fix it?
In theory, I built something for such an event years ago. But finding the countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure? What's... Okay.
What happened?
Maybe the door's still open. Let me try.
You get my way. I'll try this. Oh shit.
Will? Oh, crap. Frozen again.
Pulling you in.
Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Stunner. She was right. About the fracture. About all of this.
Take your rifle. Oh, wow. Alright. So it's all one email? Okay. So University Operations to Monarch Prowler Squad. I'm going to be working in conjunction with Prowler Squad for the duration of this operation. Martin Hatch assured me that you already know your roles, but I'm sending this list to make sure that you understand your roles of the squad. You'll be potentially assisting if the operation does not go according to plan. There is no room for error on this one. Bandit Squad. Establish and enforce perimeter around the university. Ensure quick arrival and departure extraction squad and core. Move all civilians beyond viewing distance of extraction operation using cover story supplied. Contingency plan. If operation goes hot, then apprehend any witnesses of extraction operation. Squad infiltrate physics lab, block all exits, apprehend Jack and William Joyce if possible, eliminate if not, assist extraction squad in removing core from time machine. Man, they knew a lot considering that this was a beta test, or basically an alpha test. Extraction squad, remove core from the time machine, lower core, and wheel out to extraction struct. Contingency plan. If operation goes hot, then extract core via helicopter. Deliver core to ground zero operation. Await for instructions on final transport to Monarch Tower. Striker squad, remain in underground parking garage as a last resort containment measure.
Where's your car?
This way.
So let's do ourselves a favor. Take all their guns. Got your gun, got your gun. No more gun for you. Anything over here for me to look at? How do you stop a man who can stop time? Easy, you don't. Anything else over here? No. Alright, I'll take your gun, and we'll take your gun, and we'll take your gun. You don't get a gun.
Come on. It's not a good collapse.
Entertaining people. Take your gun.
I met this girl. What are you doing? On my way here to get her moving.
Let's see if I can bring her out.
She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others? I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure. Look at them all. It's a goddamn invasion. What are they doing?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Why? They're taking everybody.
Take
Every
your
witness to
gun.
what they've done.
Take your gun. Oh, that's supposed to happen. That's a game glitch. TV's gone. Or is it on the floor? That's just gone. I know this guy. This guy's got a gun over here. Take your gun from you.
We can get to the parking lot through the lecture hall.
Take your gun. Take your gun. Hang on, dude. I'm taking all the guns from all the bad people. I can't get past these guys. That eerie sound is them screaming.
Cars this way.
You said you were prepared for this, that you knew it was gonna happen. How?
Beth Wilder. It's complicated. I'll explain in the car. Through this door.
Okay. Here's our Alan Wake reference. Another one.
Just collapsed.
That.
For now. Oh no, no. My car. They're patrolling the parking lot. Oh god, it's...
Okay. Okay, Will. Calm down, okay? I'll take care of this. I'll fight my way through. I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
Are you sure you can handle this?
No. Are you sure you can fix time?
No.
Then we'll call it even.
I think it's all in stride, man. You just got hit with like time controlling powers and time freezing, and you're taking this all in pretty good stride.
Here. You'll need the keys. Hey, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Press Y to activate time vision to locate enemies, hazards, and items. It activates when you move.
What the hell? My powers were growing.
Wah.
I started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Just got orders from Monarch Actual. They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here.
Got a plate number?
It's coming.
It's probably boron or neutron or some shit.
See if I can sneak by these guys. That guy gonna move?
We got contact!
Wow, who the fuck are they? God damn, this guy's right on top of me. Ooh, the car can blow up? I didn't know that. Let's try that again, shall we?
What the hell? My powers were growing. I started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Just got orders from Monarch Actual. They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here.
Got a plate number?
It's coming.
It's probably boron or neutron or some shit.
Can I take this guy down stealthily?
It's supposed to be in goddamn Thailand.
Alright, there's the guy.
7 different parking lots, and you just had to pick this.
Alright, got all already.
Alright, where's your car, Will?
Alright, this has to be it, right? Yeah, it has a big fucking, like, 20-sided dice in it.
I could see an echo of the past. Will, arriving at the university.
Okay.
I hope to God I'm not too late.
That's... I'm seeing the past. Oh, shit!
Right button.
Something clicked. I could reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing!
Will. Fuck. They're coming from right left. Will. Get back to them. Fast. No! I swear to God! Visual!
Okay.
Take out the civilian!
Here's the asshole. Right there.
Flank him!
I could do this.
I took care of him.
Screw the car. I need to get to Will. He's in trouble.
Alright. Got my assault rifle. Act 1, Part 3. The will they won't they part.
Joyce.
Where is he? Where's my brother?
They're taking him to the library. You might still be able to catch them.
Why are you helping me? You're with them.
It's more complicated than... Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
That's the first time you saw Beth Wilder.
Man, the frame rate is kind of
Definitely not the first time.
craps itself here.
Will. Will! No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Supposed to take William Joyce alive if he doesn't put up a fight.
Please, let me go. I can
Shut the hell up. Look, just shut the fuck up, all right? Boss said to take him to the library. Wants to deal with this one first.
Will.
Oops.
Fuck!
Woo! I'm super fast.
Oh, shit! He's gone.
You're outnumbered!
Got him.
What the fuck is
Goddamn.
going on in there?
Move in, go, go, go!
Oh shit.
Clear!
I think it's all.
Gotta get to the library. That's where they're taking him.
Seems to be more SMGs than there are assault rifles, so.
Gotta keep moving, Jack. What?
You still had no idea that Wilder was helping you?
She wasn't the only one.
Okay.
Nothing. Lights are out across the whole damn campus.
Somebody cut the power. This was supposed to be a quiet...
Move round! Who do you think you are?
Oh shit. Whew. That's really gonna hurt. Slow motion effects and the time manipulation is really cool. I think this is why I like this game. I think it's definitely worth picking up.
Library. No time to lose. I get away.
Okay, so we need to go this way. Yep.
Why are you taking me here?
It's a library. I need to return some fucking books. HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Waiting orders. Over?
Will, they took me to the library. I gotta find a way in. I gotta get to him fast. Where did that come from?
Okay.
That looks like a way up.
Nope, that did not work. What's this?
Looks like I'm not the only one with a grudge.
Quiet night. But it sounds like things are taking a real bad turn down at the anti-monarch protest at Riverport University. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I've just heard about security personnel in the employ of Monarch Solutions detaining students. And some reports of gunfire. Now, I don't want to jump the gun here. This is unconfirmed, and obviously I don't know the details, but no matter how you slice it, it sounds like a bad scene.
Sounds like the guy who's on the radio in Division.
How they do things, but at the same time, I hope nobody's going overboard with this protest thing. It's just a goddamn building. It ain't worth anybody getting shot.
Come on, I don't have time for this.
Yikes.
Stay safe, people.
Gotta slow that thing down somehow.
We use the powers of time. Not useful enough, apparently. Let's try that again.
Nailed it.
That kind of cut. Nailed it.
This is Airlift Prime. We've got the Time Machine Corps in transit.
So this is when shit goes, when everything goes to hell. They do this.
Hands where I can see!
You know, somebody shot that guy. It wasn't me.
What the hell is going on around here?
So many questions. So little time. Yeah, stomp around upstairs.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders.
They got him.
Over?
I wonder where the brother is.
The skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
What the
Library's
fuck?
ready to blow. Now?
Take that. They're blowing up the library. Okay, so we're going just a little bit too far. Okay. Hey, look right at me.
Run!
I think I do power now, right? Time shield. Pew 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 pew. And the game froze. No. Get out of here. Ooh, that was close. Where is he? Yeah, that was the last guy.
Will, you alright? You're fine.
Are you alive?
I got a whole
Game
new
froze
batch
there
of
for a
messed up
second.
shit I need you to explain.
Get me out of here first.
Okay.
We have to hurry. Where's my car?
I didn't like the color. Let's get a new one.
What? No, Jack. I need them.
Hold that thought.
What the fuck? Holy shit, these guys are good. The lasso? Ooh.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, come on, Will. Okay, I'm right here. Let me help him. God. Make your proximity thing a complete circle, dude.
Then we find
Around
Miss
your
Waller.
subject.
Why? Who is she?
She knows about the fracture. I trust her.
Glad you trusted somebody.
Let's get out of here.
It's not that simple, Jack. I kept secrets from you to keep you safe.
Safe? Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
This isn't my fault. Beth warned me this would happen. I did everything in my power to stop it.
But you never told me any of this.
I couldn't just...
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now, Jack. We have to get to that briefcase. Let's move before more of them show up.
Jack!
Well, Serene, but he's dressed like a monarch guy. Not like how he was earlier.
Paul?
Jack, we gotta go.
Hold on.
Sorry, Jack.
Whoa.
Paul, what happened to you? What are you doing?
Only what's necessary.
7 minutes after the fracture.
Think about this. You don't know what's at stake.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's coming?
I'm giving you one chance to change your mind. This path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through. Or hold on to your hope and burn with it.
Now listen, I built a device. I can stop this. I can.
You can't.
This is madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this.
We can't just let this happen. I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done. But we don't have years.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
No.
You're not going.
Liam Burke. End of Act 1. Okay, I must just hit something. Oh, it was loading. This didn't give a good indication of loading. So yeah, this here is where you get to make your decisions and figure out which path you're going to take. These decisions here will directly influence the TV show.
My name is Paul Serene. I founded Monarch Solutions 17 years ago with a very clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions. I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony of how things came to be. I've always been devoted to my mission. Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice. Because I've seen where this leads. I've seen where it all ends.
We have a problem. No word from Jack Joyce's transport. It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside. You're due for your treatment. I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As you know, Jack's level of interference led to unexpected complications. Witnesses from the university were transported here. You need to take a look. We can't afford any further obstacles at this stage of the plan. Now, I see two options. We could use force, remove any loose ends. But if those witnesses disappear,
The public will start asking questions, potentially turn on Monarch.
All clear, sir.
Alternatively, I could mount a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side. That leaves us with
the loose ends.
Precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in mind, the men will view your decision as a unified strategy moving forward.
That's the thing, is that the first time I played through this, I know I went through and did things like as a responsible CEO would to try and keep the comms. So I'm going to make all the bad decisions this time. Or what I would deem as bad decisions.
Liam Burke over there can explain the situation in more detail.
Of course.
You just initiated Quantum Ripple. Watch the next episode of the show to see the consequences of your actions. What's this?
Jack would never understand the necessity of what I'd done. It wasn't the death William deserved, but his knowledge posed too great a risk to our plan.
Okay. So William Joyce dossier. William Joyce, classification project consultant for Project Promenade, witness to core heist operation, capture alive if possible, delivered to Paul Serene. Relevant background: estranged brother of Jack Joyce, renowned physicist. Proposed existence of Chronon Field at age 19. Invented first-time machine prototype. Developed countermeasure. Joined Project Promenade as a consultant after death of Dr. Kim. Notable qualities: history of exhibiting erratic behavior, undiagnosed but likely suffers from schizophrenia form disorder. Highly intelligent, received warnings of fracture from unknown female source, may have received knowledge of Chronon-related Monarch operations, will refuse to accept the inevitable of end of time, may lead to unprecedented behavior or unpredictable behavior. Briefing: Dr. Joyce will be present in the Time Machine lab during the onset of the fracture at 4:15 a.m. All exits to be covered by Prowler team. Raider team will wait until 4:16 to breach the Time Machine. William Joyce will be apprehended upon entry.
It was the first time I'd visited the Ground Zero operation in ages. The location I'd arrived in when I went 17 years back in time. The location where my fate was sealed 6 years ago. We had Jack in custody, but I was starting to witness visions from the future which made it clear that could change very soon.
Alright, Jack Joyce dossier. Jack Joyce, classification civilian witness to the core operation. Captured alive if possible of Paul Serene. Known friend of Paul Serene before incident. Parents deceased. Raised self in teen years as brother became distant. Criminal record in Massachusetts. Grand Theft Auto. Simple assault. Attempt to rob or steal. Left Riverport in 2010. Never returned until incident. Received weapons training in Laos. Light and heavy firearms. Arrested for weapons related charges in 2015. Charges dropped. Now, this is something that bugs me about games or just about storytelling. You show us a character who we have no idea what they do, who they are, or whatnot. They know how to operate weapons and all that, and then you retcon it. You fix the explaining it after the fact. So after we've done all this, after I've taken my skill as a gamer and killed tons of soldiers with heavy weapons and light weapons and no combat, only knowing that I'm a world traveler, now I have a criminal record, so know how to handle myself. I've been given light and heavy weapons training during my travels. All this stuff should be presented about a character beforehand, not after the fact. Because you have people who are like, how's this idiot kid know how to do all this shit? And suddenly I have all this background, right? Arrested for weapons-related charges in 2015. Charges dropped. Relevant qualities: history of violent behavior when pushed, lack of respect for authority figures, no knowledge of Fracture or Monarch operations. Onset of Fracture will render Jack Chronon enabled. May possess low-level Chronon abilities. And it's interesting that the Chronon particles, which you then call like the Meyer-Joyce particles or Meyer-Joyce field, Chronon. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a nod to the Chrono Trigger series. I have never played it, but my understanding is that game involves time travel as well. Briefing. Jack Joyce will be present in the Time Machine Lab during down to the Fracture 4:15 a.m. All exits are to be covered by Prowler Team. Raider Team will wait until 4:16 to breach the Time Machine room. Approach Jack with caution. He will be Chronon enabled at this time. Chronon abilities predicted to not manifest until 2 hours after the Fracture's onset. Apprehend immediately.
Sir.
Who is this?
Amy Ferrero. She's one of the witnesses. Awaiting your orders on how to proceed.
Loading.
My powers grew stronger, even as the Chronon syndrome worsened. I could choose a path that would become the actual future, but it wasn't optional. The moment wouldn't end until I made up my mind.
Junction Impact. The Junction Power reveals two potential features. Your decisions at each junction point will steer the stories of both the game and the live-action show. Choose wisely. Alright. So, show the hard line.
Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Wait!
Monarch would take a hardline approach. Crush all obstacles, eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. But I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
The greater good.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us. Our secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
Okay. Show the PR
Initialize
choice.
a PR campaign.
I want a steam.
And that violence was because of Jack Joyce.
Monarch would take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public into siding with us. Our lies would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce.
Hey, somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
We'd use the media to expose, then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station.
But the eyewitnesses would be out there, and Jack would learn our secrets.
So, like, first time I played this, I went with the PR route, because that's obviously the smart choice to do. This time I'm going to go with the hard line, and make it so Jack becomes the hero, but
We're taking the hard line.
he won't have any information as
Potential
far as
threats
what's
to
going
our
on.
plan need to be erased.
Take her and the others to the Ground Zero operation.
The one difficulty of this is because Paul Serene's the only one that makes these choices. It doesn't keep the game too much in a mystery because Jack knows what's going on. What would be better is you play through it only from one person's point of view, and then after you beat it, you can play through the other person's point of view.
There's no other way out. Going through the machine.
Oh, wait, no! Jack! This way! Jack!
Or better yet, play it through as Paul originally. Have him be feel like he's the
I use
first
my power
protagonist,
to guide us, to decide how to best prepare for the inevitable.
and have him
end
have
of
like
time.
whatever adventure he has to have, and then after he
That gives the chosen
failed,
few a chance
after
to
you
survive.
beat his storyline, you play as Jack, and the choices you
I've
make
seen
as Paul
the end of
would
time.
would be determined through your playthrough as Jack. Someone, 3 of your friends agreed with your choice. Someone, Colin did. Of your community agreed it was your choice, 36%. View friends. Let's view all my friends. Hardline, hardline, hardline. Wow. A lot of people went with the PR choice, which is what I originally did. Okay. So continue. I'm gonna see, is it actually playing the TV show now on the stream?
Time's up.
What do you want?
Names, witnesses, anyone who might.
Yeah, it
be
does stream it. That's pretty cool.
See those 2 men on either side of me?
So you can't stream the TV episode.
I'm going to stay. I'm going to leave. And the one on your right is going to shoot you in the head.
Dark.
Fuck you.
4:25. Make up some lunch here.
Wait!
What's wrong with you?
Take the hard line. God, they walk past me so quickly.
Liam, walk with me. Seems you're undone. We just lost communication with Jack Joyce's transport.
How the fuck does that happen?
Knowing how isn't important. You just need to find him. Wincott is working on a location. Great. What is it?
What?
Something's wrong.
University. That's not how we operate. It was sloppy.
Have all your operations gone smoothly? Go home, Liam. Wait for the call. I'm sure your wife misses you.
Windows Phone. Tons of product placement in this, and you can tell, and you always tell, like in TV shows when Microsoft sponsors something, because like they all have Windows Phones, which could have been a good phone if they fucking supported it. I had a Windows Phone, and I dropped it as soon as the banking app stopped. My bank stopped updating the app for it. It's like, well, if you can't use this for banking, you can't use it for anything.
City Hall servers are on a different platform than the rest of Riverport because they have all these government contractors who need two-way access. That means weaknesses. So, all we have, huh? Where what?
Weaknesses, you said.
Shut the fuck up, Bernard. Now, all we have to do is identify as a client who had previous access, maneuver our way through all the holes poked in the firewall, and assuming all these ports are just left open, then all we have to do is use protocol numbers and just move our way up. Simple? Come on. Come on. And we're in. Yeah? Street cams, dash cams, computers at headquarters. I mean, hell, I could hijack police scanners and put out an APB on your mom. What the fuck is that? What is that?
Coffee?
Who at
Yeah,
work
I know,
has a
it's
coffee mug with their
Fuck is
name on
doing
it?
on my desk, Brenner. Have you ever seen one of these? You know what it is?
Coaster.
Coaster. Yeah, do they have these in Idaho?
Iowa.
Whatever. Use it. You tell me what's next, Brenner?
I don't know.
I know you don't know, and that makes me sad for you. All we do now, we draft an email to Mayor Rackley letting him know that Monarch is offering their private security forces, which of course he's gonna take because at this point, without him knowing, we've tied both his hands behind his back when he wasn't looking. And that, Brenner, is how you take Riverport under Monarch control.
It's fucking awesome.
Shit. Mr. Hatch, perfect timing. I was just...
Winca, where are we with Joyce?
Joyce, yeah, I've got the cameras. I just need to find a locale.
Keep an eye on it. And when you find him, contact Burke directly. I think we have a traitor in our midst.
Traitor? Hello?
Dun dun dun. More
I'll let you go, Mr.
espionage.
Hatch. Thank you.
Was that Martin Hatch?
Get the fuck out of my office.
Not really an office. That's not a superimposed building at all. No, it looks so realistic. Partnered with Nissan here. Like, I think this was a good idea. I think if you could make games and then like play a chapter and then produce a TV show, that'd be great. It'd be kind of a cool experience. I wish this took off so there'd be more of this, but the fact that the marketing for Xbox One was so shit canned and handled so crappily, this project failed. They also probably didn't realize the exorbitant cost it takes to make a fucking TV show. Even a 4-episode TV show like this. But to make this, produce it, and technically they probably did 8 episodes because there should be changes in this depending on your decision making. Because there's 2 branches. Yeah, they had spent tons of money on this.
I'm sorry.
Because these guys get paid differently than voice actors would get paid for just making the video game.
A cat.
With these big furry bear paws. Way too big for your body. It was a strange creature. But I knew it was you.
I have to get back to work soon.
You just got home.
You work more than any field manager in the history of field managers. Baby, you haven't been home in 2 days.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. No place would make you work that hard. So for the military. And there's this sense of commitment that you have to give them. Being a field manager? Fuck no. Hey, weekends off, bitch.
She's being very difficult.
What? I don't think that's the baby. Okay. You would.
Close your eyes.
The thing is, I say it's a shame because the production value on this is done really well.
Yeah.
Burke, got a lead on Joyce.
What is it?
I was able to track his transpo to a warehouse on Burgundy and Wilkins. It's inside Ground Zero perimeter. Sending you the coordinates now.
duty calls.
Things have cooled off for just a moment, but from the reports I'm getting, it seems like this is becoming a very volatile situation, one that could boil over at any moment. Riverport police are asking that
So
clear of
is
the area
different.
and
They won't have to film it once. And then they can change what's playing on the TV and the voiceover fairly easily. What the hell is that? Run for the bus, kid. I think the effects are really cool here. And this guy, you know this motherfucker costs a whole shitload of money, man, to be a part of this.
reached out personally to Monarch CEO Martin Hatch for a statement, but the company refuses to comment. The cause of the premature library demolition is not yet known, but foul play has not been ruled out. Dozens have already begun picketing outside of Monarch's headquarters, demanding answers. Our thoughts are with the families of Amy Ferraro and all others who are missing at this time. More on this story as it develops.
Paul, there's been a development.
Jack,
You've already seen it.
tonight on the island. He'll be there, and he'll want revenge. I need him stopped now.
I think our focus may be somewhat misguided here.
Your fifth column traitor?
You shouldn't take it so lightly. Joyce got lucky. He escaped. He's gone. He wouldn't be foolish enough to come back. Our only vulnerability is within, Paul. You should see that.
Telling me what I've already seen.
You're not thinking clearly. You need your treatment.
You've been the face of Monarch for all these years, Martin. But let's get clear on something. This is still my ship.
And I simply don't want to see you go down with it.
Just
But-
find him.
People with all-encompassing power do elaborate things to stop themselves.
Thank you for joining us. We're going to take you live to a press conference Riverport's own Mayor Rackley is currently holding regarding last night's violence at Riverport University.
So they reshot the news
Riverport
segment
Police Department
twice.
is currently investigating the premature demolition of the university library.
That's something easy enough to superimpose with special effects.
Investigation. I want to encourage the people of Riverport to offer them every assistance in finding those responsible.
Two bacon and egg sandwiches?
Thanks.
A government bill to crack down on laboratory experiments on animals is expected to become law today. Animal rights activists.
It's essentially how from going to film school and seeing and knowing like how you go about
You
making
wish I was
movies and
IT.
making
Hey, you don't have security
TV
clearance,
and
Wiener.
whatnot.
Security clearance.
Access granted.
I thought you might have
They
been up all night. So
the process of making this and making it in
Didn't
the
get
most
the running
cost-effective
time,
way
did you? Yeah,
possible
should've
without
been.
having to reshoot every scene over and over again.
it's cool. They're
Makes it very interesting.
Oh man.
Fiona Miller. Terminated. You're fired.
So what's the 411? What the hell's going on out there?
411.
Yeah, the 411.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
There was a shootout at the university last night.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
All right. You think they're gonna cancel the party tonight?
Are you kidding? No way. Hatch knows what he's doing.
You gonna go?
To a party? Me? Go to a party. I don't know.
We can roll together if you want.
The casual millennial date.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll go.
Okay, buddy. What are you gonna wear?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll go naked.
Nice, I like that. I gotta get back to my desk, so See you tonight?
Yeah. I'll see you tonight.
Yep.
Buddy. Buddy.
You'd think they'd give him like a tactical field vehicle to use. Some Jack Joyce, who I play, is still knocked the fuck out.
Liam, this isn't what it looks like.
Fuck, Beth. I really didn't want it to be you.
You need to listen to me.
Step away from the van.
Step away! Right now! Drop the gun.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds till I pull.
I have better reflexes.
And you're a marksman for shit.
I don't have a gun anymore.
No! Gosh, shit. He's gone. Do you see what's happening?
The stutters.
More and more.
Beth, what is going on?
Time is breaking down. The end is coming, and Joyce could be the key.
Wait, what's up? Wait, the end of what? Beth, the end of what? The end of what?
Of time. Of life as we know it. The entire universe
The
is
end
gone.
of the universe.
And somehow, Monarch has been preparing for it. They knew it was coming. There's this thing. It's called a lifeboat protocol, and it can save us, at least some of us.
Hands on your head, down on your knees.
Brown.
Wilder, do not make me ask again. Joyce just took down half my men. You think maybe he had some help?
We're unarmed. I was responding
I do not give a fuck.
Hey, I am with Monarch.
On your knees!
Liam, if they take me in, then it's the end for me. And for you.
Down!
Just do what he says.
Do not let them take us. We'll never find the lifeboat. Think about Emily.
Just relax.
Liam!
Shut up!
Now Liam, fuck conspiracy.
This lifeboat protocol. What is it?
I don't know. But Dr. Kim was at the center of it.
Dr. Kim?
If you can get into his lab.
It's impossible. It's been closed up since he disappeared.
Do you know anyone who could get you in?
He disappeared. All the articles said he's dead.
Come on, guys. 29 down. 40 more to go. Man. More.
I hate that too, dude. If you're gonna be an egg sandwich, break the fucking yolk and cook the egg so it's hard yolk.
Holy shit.
Dun dun dun.
Hamburg. Gotcha, buddy. Patch is gonna love this. Oh shit. The fucking golden boy.
Hey, look, there's the ram. That's the little added bit. Oh, you did this. So they probably just reshot him walking down that hallway without the guy there. You don't interact with it.
Employees, the food trucks will be parked outside till 2:30.
Charlie! I need a favor.
Yeah.
Can we talk somewhere private?
I'd really rather not.
In your office would be good. It'll be really quick.
Yeah. So what happened with Joyce?
Oh, there's nothing there.
Huh? There's nothing there? He just wasn't there? Like, or what?
No, Hatch, he reassigned me. He wants to secure the perimeter
Did he
lab.
reassign you now?
On the island?
Did he?
Thinks Joyce might go there. He sent me here to get access to it. Can you help me out?
Yeah, sure. Let me see what I can do.
Thank you.
Dun dun dun.
You know, it's really funny that you say that that lead on Joyce was no good because I don't know. It sure looks like he was there, and that other guy kind of looks like you. But that's weird because you work for Monarch, and that guy clearly does not work for Monarch. Now I can zoom in. Hey, wait, stop killing me! Because I just put a high security alert out on your ass. You got about 20 seconds.
You're bluffing.
Hey, you're welcome to stick around and try to find out.
You know what I'm gonna do to you.
I have a pretty good idea what Monarch's gonna do to you. In about 15, 14,
Dun dun dun.
13, 12, 11, 10. Good luck, buddy. 9, 8. We need all points converged on Liam Burke. He's armed and dangerous.
Let's see the next action hero.
Listen up, he's on level B, near the main overpass.
Just a reminder to Monarch employees, get your flu shots. They are free of charge. Get them in HR.
I would not want HR giving me a flu shot. Just go get my own. We don't really have a dossier on Burke. All we know is he's brought in, but I guess he's special forces. There were special forces.
Liam, stop!
One, you should have me use some tasers. You're in a fucking public place.
He's not invincible. He's not a fucking superhero.
Brenner, I'm dealing with it. Yeah, I know. He's in the building. Yeah.
It's unrealistic that Liam doesn't get hit at least once. He should sustain some injuries.
Structure. I repeat, south parking structure, 4th floor.
Yeah, that turned out nicely. They probably only did one take of that. They hit the pylon.
2nd floor. You gotta cut him off. He's setting out the entry.
Go, man, go. Go, Speed Racer, go. Go, Speed Racer, go.
Oh, come on! Okay, he said he's south on Eastman.
Hey, you guys let him leave the facility? Lock that shit down, man. I also wonder where they filmed this. Because
Phantom team, he's headed to you. He's flying. Look out.
Copy.
Cut him
It
off.
doesn't look like it's Washington, but I don't think I would be surprised if they filmed on location.
Get me alongside him.
So intense. Like you could have maneuvered him. You could have pit maneuver, dude, before you got out and shot him with a gun. Good thing his car's bulletproof.
Street, headed to the alley. Copy that.
What's going on? Gotcha, Burke. At the end of the episode. Yes. So, that's the end. I'm going to stop the stream here because I'm going to get myself some food. But we will continue. And we'll play the next chapter and watch the next episode. Thanks for watching the stream. Catch you later.